Welcome back in. Be Infinite is a cosmetology apprenticeship program developed for marginalized communities, utilizing trauma-informed teaching and inclusive curriculum. The program empowers people to thrive in the beauty industry while addressing some unique challenges. Here to share more today is founder and executive director of Be Infinite, Vargas. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you.
We are so excited to have you, and this is something that I've actually never heard about before, so I'm really excited to hear what it's all about. What is Be Infinite?
Yeah, a lot of people have not heard about it, so it's something that it's first time for it, but Be Infinite is a cosmetology apprenticeship program. I created this program because I saw the inequities in cosmetology in salons and outside of salons, but also in schools. So what we've done is we've taken the best of both traditional cosmetology school and apprenticeship or internship programs, and we combine them to really build individuals both professionally and personally so that they can thrive inside and outside of the salon, with a real focus on trauma-informed, meaning that we are partnering with other nonprofits that are giving resources for survivors of human trafficking, reentry programs, any kind of abuse, so that we could create a safe space for them, but also give them a long-lasting impact by paying them a living wage, having resources, benefits, and really being a family and a collective to support them in that journey. So
are you yourself a working cosmetologist right now? You are, right? So tell us a little bit about what you do right now.
Yeah, so I am a first-generation queer Latina, and I am a hairstylist. I've been a hairstylist for about 14 years, and I have my hair salon in Oakland, Be Here. It's in the Uptown area, and I had the opportunity to open up a space, and as I was building the brand, I was on my own journey and supporting folks incarcerated with teaching them about the Enneagram. And I really wanted to focus on community and being that, so I just happened to have this really cool technique and tool that I have. And so being able to just blend those together was just full circle for me.
Tell me about the moment or moments that you realized that Be Infinite was necessary. What did you see or what did you feel that you thought, I need to make a change here?
Yeah, so I would be in spaces where I would see a lot of the inequities, where there was a lot of like power hoarding or folks supporting or building. They weren't really building the individual for their own for their growth. It was more for the business growth. And it would be really frustrating because there's really like creative individuals out there. And so what I want and what I saw was like, I want to support these to like, so that they can shine all that they're meant to shine and be able to thrive out there, because there's enough for everyone out there. There's enough heads and there's enough places and spaces. So I just really saw a lot of inequities. And also with the curriculum in cosmetology school, they don't teach all textures of hair or all curl patterns. And so it's really important to have that and to be able to teach individuals how to be able to do all types of hair so that they know how to do it, but also when people are coming into the salon, they're not being turned away because they don't know how to do their quote-unquote hair.
Yeah, exactly. When you see someone, like they come to you for a service as a cosmetologist, can you describe to me how you hope they'll leave feeling?
Like, just so good. Like, I want them to pep their step out, and that's what always happens every single time. But really, to have a really safe space, to be able to go in there, and that's why I named my salon Be Here, to really be there and disconnect from things for a minute. I think it's a very sacred thing to do. We share very close space, but really wanting to make them feel I want them to feel good, whatever that means for them, but I want them to feel good.
Awesome. You have an event coming up. Can you tell us a little bit about what it is?
I do. I have a fundraiser event for Be Infinite, and it is going to be at 1955 Broadway in Oakland. And we are sponsored by Salon Centric, by Rugged Elegance, and Ella Trans Latinas. And so we're going to have panel speakers, amazing panel speakers from mental health to financial health to entrepreneurship, and also talking about hair trauma. And I put this together because, one, I don't feel like as a Latina, we have spaces like this, and then also wanting to really create a safe space for folks and share these resources. And so folks can expect to, if they get a ticket, there's we have that art party where they do adult art parties, and we're going to be making calaveras, like those tile Mexican pieces.
Cool.
So that's included. We'll have Mexican antojitos from Yo-Yo Treats, and that's all included along with swag bags. It's just going to be really good vibes. There's going to be culture and music and just good vibes, good energy.
Wonderful. And if people want to attend, how can they go?
So they could go to beherewithv.com/events, Instagram beherewithv, and they can purchase a ticket there. And it's everything is on there very well. I'm like a one of one here, so I've worked really hard to make sure that everyone has a smooth process to getting those tickets.
Perfect. Well, it sounds like a great event and a great service you're doing. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks for being here. It was great to have you.